Before I even start this review, I gotta just say this. God damn it, Tagashi. You had one job, man. Hello, everybody. Today I am doing a Hunter x Hunter review. Man, oh man. I have to say, this is one of the best modern shonen I have seen. I haven't seen an anime this this just pulling and convincing since Berserk. Yes, I said it. Hunter x Hunter is on that Berserk level shit. It's on that level, man. It's on the level. So let me explain why Hunter x Hunter is so phenomenal and so amazing. It's just so breathtaking. Ever since episode 1, I was just hooked. This anime has a certain aura about it. It feels so new and original and so grasping. And just, the character depth to each character is amazing, to say the least. You got Gon, the main character. He's your simpleton type of kid. He's a happy-go-lucky. He's true to his heart. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's a really phenomenal main character. And it's not because he's like Goku. I never liked Goku. I was always a Vegeta type of person. I love the anti-heroes, but with Gon, it's just different. He's just amazing main character. I normally hate main characters like that. I do, but later on you'll see why. And Killua, I love Killua. Killua, he's an assassin. He's an assassin from the Zoldyck family, and he's trying to branch off and do his own thing. I really like Killua a lot, but I don't know. It's just like, I like Killua, but I don't like him much as Kurapika or Gon. And I'm thinking about, since I'm talking about Kurapika, he's Kurapika. He's a avenger of his clan, and so on and so forth, for revenge, yada yada yada. And we got Leora. He's basically the clown of the group. He keeps the comedy coming. And I just say the Hunter exams is one of the best arcs I've seen. It's just it's so even though Naruto copied off the Hunter exam so bad, the Hunter exam is far better than the Chunin exam. I mean, it's just you meet Hisoka, and this how they start off, and you learn about Illumi, and you learn about the system of the hunters and what's going on in this world. There's different types of hunters, like gourmet hunters and bounty hunters and relic hunters and all these type of hunters. Like, it could be any type of hunters, and each one of these main characters want to be a hunter for a different reason. Like, Gon want to be a hunter so he can figure out why his dad left him. Killua want to be a bounty hunter so he can kidnap his family and send them in for money. Kurapika want to be a hunter so he can track down the Phantom Troop so he can revenge his clan. And Leorio wants to be a hunter because he can pay for his doctor so he can become a doctor and help kids for free. And I really like that. It shows how circumstances, like, how each person want to become a hunter, but for different reasons, and you actually see them grow over time. And I have to say, like, the main villain of this show is Hisoka, because Hisoka is like, he's like Orochimaru from Naruto, but he's better. He's just so merciless and venomous, and he just wants the thrill of fighting. He just wants to destroy. And he doesn't have any reason to why. He just wants to destroy. And he's kind of a pedophile, which make him kind of more crazy and more villainous. And it's just, and the way he did Gon the first time, he just messed Gon up so badly. I thought Gon wasn't going to walk, but Gon was going like, fuck that shit, bro. But I was just like, man, Hisoka. Man. And the way he just talked to Kurapika out of the fact, he just said, fuck it, I don't even want to be a hunter no more. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm just here for shits. Shits and giggles. That's it. And it's just like, okay. And then I'm gonna have to go into one of our favorite arcs by far is the York New City arc. That was the arc that made me think it's in my top 10s off rip. York New City arc, one of the best arcs in anime. Hands down. One of the best arcs. And now I'm not even talking about the best arc of the series yet. Oh my god. I can't wait. Till I start talking about that. But York New City is basically about Kurapika. He's the main character. He's basically working for the Mafia, and the Phantom Troop is there to fuck up shit while the Mafia having their meeting and everything. And Gon and Killua comes on all the way with Leorio. And the reason I like this arc so much, it dives into Kurapika, his whole, like, how much he's willing to do for his revenge, but also in the same breath, it shows how much he cares for his friends and how much loyalty and respect he has for his friends. Even though he was like, all right, I'm gonna have to put my vengeance on hold, but I need to have my friends with me because they're like my backbone. I respect that about Kurapika. I love Kurapika for that reason. And the way he fucked up Evo, he fucking up. And he fucking was such a badass too. He grabbed tank shell, biting niggas, biting niggas head off, and then spit at the other nigga and shit. I'm like, bro. I'm just like, oh my god, it was so amazing, man, so amazing. And it was just Corolla Lucifer, man. The dude is just he's so badass with how he do things. He basically got her ability to predict the future, and he able to tell what's gonna happen. So I don't know how they gonna beat him. He's kind of a badass. He was able to fight off 2 master assassins, and they said he wasn't worth the money. I'm like, bro, that is the highest compliment an assassin can ever give you. You're not worth the money. You're just not worth it. I'm not about to waste my time with this. And the one art that kind of made me derail from loving this series as much as I could, but it doesn't stop. But the next art massively, when I say massively improved it, was Greed Island. I really didn't care for Greed Island. It was a video game world, but it really not. He's left it there for Gon, and Gon had to go in the computer with Killua, and they trained with Biscuit and learned more about Nin. I'm like, and fast forward a couple episodes, the volleyball match was really awesome when they was playing dodgeball or volleyball. I can't really remember. But that match was amazing when he basically put the bungee guns on his hands and he couldn't avoid it. So that was real cool. I liked that aspect. Just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. That whole fight right there. I was like, whoa, it took me back. So I had to keep watching Greed Island. I'm like, hold on, let me finish off Greed. And then while I was finishing off Greed, he gonna fight against the bomber. I'm like, whoa, how you gonna do this? Nigga sacrificed his own arm and fucked him up. I'm like, dude, this nigga gone. This nigga gone he's something else. He's something else, I'll tell you that. I'm like, I just keep loving Gon, his character. Even though he was killing people, he still saved his life. It was like, you know what, killing you won't establish anything. It just won't. And he just did that. Even though he saved his arm. Which segues into the best one. I know I said York New City art was the best, but Chimera Ant art was easily in the top 5 anime arcs of all time. Top 5 easy. Fuck it. Easy. Oh my god. First you start off with Chitu and Leo and all those Southern guys, and you got Kite training. Kite is training with Gon and Killua. And this is just basically the backup to when they get to the king and everything. And it's just and the way Kite dies protecting Gon and Killua it was heartbreaking. And you can see that Gon really cares for him. And you can see that, and I wish they would have showed this in the anime instead of, they showed it better in the manga than they did in the anime. Like in the manga actually showed him training with Kite the first chapter instead of showing that later on in the flashback. I would have preferred them showing that in the first episode, but I digress. And it shows how much Gon really cared and really cherished his sensei. And Gon just getting angry and frustrated and just pissed off and just wanted to defeat Pito, Neferpitou. And Gon and Killua reacted to Gon's rage by with sadness, and he just like, I don't want my friend to be this raging beast. I just want to protect my friend. I don't want to see anything bad happen to him. And I'm just like, whoa, the character death and just character development just skyrockets for Gon and freaking Killua in that particular arc. And I'm just like, woo, woo. And one of the best fights in the whole series was in the Khmer Ant arc with UP versus Morel, not Kai Knuckle, not Morel, Knuckle, the other guys. Okay, other guy. That fight was phenomenal because it turned UP. There, he was like fighting against Fly, but it turned him into more mature. The fight matured UP at a fast pace. He was basically the raging Hulk, the muscle, the strength. But after fighting those guys, it made him respect and admire them because they were able to go against him, even though they had no winning odds at all. And then that's just amazing. It's just amazing to see like. And he spared their life so he could fight them again later. And it's just that whole concept. I would never expect that from an anime. Besides from unless not just bleh, not anime. I meant to say shonen because Berserk could get way deeper than that shit. But anyways, the best fight in the whole series had to be Netero versus Miriam. Oh my god, the symbology and the messages within this freaking fight, the best of the best fighting it out, the best of humanity versus the best of the Khmer Ants, and it just shows like he is the master martial artist, the master nin user. He's the greatest, and he couldn't defeat him with nin. So it showed the greatest humanity potential, and it shows that we have technology. Our technology is advancing. And it wasn't Netero who killed him. It was the bomb that killed him. That actually killed Miriam. Defeated Miriam in that battle. And it's just amazing how symbolic that bomb was. It was like it showed our potential to keep growing and just keep going and going with technology and him mastering kung fu and just amazing. And Miriam holds spectacle like we started as ants and we just evolved and I am the best, I am the king. But his fight with Miriam humbled the king because Miriam fight with Netero humbled the king and showed him like, oh, humans are also capable of this, but he didn't understand that we were already surpassed that Khmer ants because of our technology and because of this. And it was just mind-boggling. It was just, whoo! And the fight between the slaughter of Neferpitou just shows like it also reinforced that humans have an incredible amount of potential because it shows with the slaughter of Neferpitou. It shows that Gon was able to defeat a royal guard solo, while majority of his older people couldn't even take on Yuppie. And it showed that he's on a level of Miriam, the Khmer Ant, and he's only like 12, 13, or 14. That's how strong he was. And it showed that humans are constantly evolving, we're constantly getting better and stronger. And it shows that throughout the entire arc. And with this art, it comes one of the best love stories I ever seen with the Miriam and Kogami. The love story between Kogami and Miriam is amazing. It started off at King. It was really Komagi. who really humbled the king. It was also the fight with Netero, but it was really Komagi because he respected Komagi because he can never beat Komagi. He defeated Netero in a fight, but Netero killed him. But he never once beat a blind girl, and that also shows that humans have a potential, the potential of evolution that can never stop. Because if a blind girl can beat the best of the Chimera ants, is let me get back to the story, the love story aspect of the story, and it shows just him never be able to beat her. We're just like, why can't I beat this girl? Why can't I defeat her? I can't win. I can't win. And he just get, and he's like, you know what? Maybe me and the best not always, what I want to do. Maybe I just want to have fun with her. I just want to keep playing against her. It's just fun to play, and with his fun and excitement developed into love when the crows was attacking her. He was like, no, I do not want her in harm's way. I love her. He didn't really necessarily come out and say that, but the action they were feeling was love, and she also cared about him too. They have fun with each other. She cried when he used her first ultimate strategy when he couldn't beat her. When he was like, "Oh, I figured that out a while ago." I'm just admired that you actually figured that out and are able to defeat it. I was just like, yo, this is a love story, and that all the time he just wanted to be with her. He just wanted to be with her until his dying breath. He wanted to be with Kogami till his dying breath, and she wanted to be with him too. And that right there was just whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was now I'll talk about the election art. And I have to say, election art was a very different take from the Chimera Ant. It's not bad, but it's basically a setup art, into something greater. And it's just with Ging, I don't really like Ging. It's like people try to be this badass hunter. He's a badass hunter, all right, but he's a shit father. He don't even really care about going that much. He was like, oh, I don't want to see my kid in the hospital, and yada yada, says it like that. He's a very intelligent man, but he needs to become a better father. But then we're gonna talk about Harrison Hill. The man is a threat, a massive threat. He was able to proceed the entire election from a simple statement. He figured everything out from the very start. The man IQ is insane. And Ging is the only person to ever combat him. And he just doing this for shits and giggles. He really don't care. The man don't care. He's just doing this for shits and giggles. And I really liked that. I like that in a villain. He don't have a motive. He's just doing it because he's bored. He's trying to have fun. That's basically it. And the Zodix and Luca thing, I like it, but I wish it would have more. I wish the anime would have kept going with it so you could actually get one of the theories I have, because I actually read the manga too. So yeah, I really liked it that with Luca that she would switch with nothing, and that whole thing with yada yada yada. I really don't care. So one of the reasons why I said that I really wish, one of the things I said is because I wish Togashi actually took more time into his work. I wish he would have way more chapters out. The anime would have still been going on. The man, this been going on since 2009. Damn it. You should be at least 300, 400 chapters by now. What the fuck are you doing? You have a gold mine, a masterpiece on your hands. And you're getting better with each chapter. But man, hurry the hell up before people drop out of it. You don't understand that you're the reason why your manga isn't better than One Piece. It isn't. It has the potential to be better than One Piece, better than Dragon Ball Z, better than all of the best of all time. Hunter x Hunter have that potential to be the best shonen to ever came out. But Togashi is to be farting around and not getting down to business. And it has that potential. And it could be better. My overall rating, you guys already know, it's a 10 out of 10. My second 10 out of 10, I'll give. First one to Berserk, and the second one go to Hunter x Hunter.
ultimate Leon recommendation. It is the one of the two mangas I own, which is the first one, Berserk, and I own Hunter x Hunter. So this has been Leon Cool Productions, and have a good day.